Now, there's nothing quite like waking up to a view of snow-capped mountains, is there? It's like the world just decided to put on a crisp, white tuxedo just for you. And what better way to enjoy such a sight than by strapping on some skis and whizzing down the slopes? Yes, we're talking about the most beautiful ski areas in Europe. Those magical places where the slopes are perfectly groomed, the views are breathtaking, and the après-ski is practically legendary. We're not just talking about any old ski resort. We're talking about the kind of places where you can ski from Austria to Switzerland, where the mountain huts serve up steaming mugs of Glühwein. And the only thing more impressive than the views are the skiing skills on display. So, if you're anything like me and the thought of another winter stuck inside fills you with dread, then join me on a journey to discover the most stunning ski areas Europe has to offer. Who knows? You might just find your next winter wonderland. First up, we're jetting off to Austria, home of Mozart, Schnitzel, and some of the most incredible skiing in the world. Nestled in the heart of the Alps, we find Ski Arlberg. This isn't just any ski area, it's a proper challenge, even for seasoned skiers. We're talking long, exhilarating runs that seem to go on forever. Think of it as the marathon of skiing, only with much better scenery and a higher chance of bumping into someone ridiculously attractive in ski goggles. And the views? Don't even get me started. Imagine soaring down the slopes with panoramic vistas of snow-dusted peaks stretching as far as the eye can see. And let's not forget the charming villages of St. Anton and Lech. Picture this. You've just finished a day of conquering the slopes, your legs are burning, your cheeks are rosy, and you stumble into a cozy firelit bar. The smell of Glühwein fills the air, and everyone's swapping stories about their near misses and daring descents. That, my friends, is the magic of après-ski in Ski Arlberg. It's the perfect blend of adrenaline and indulgence. And trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. I know what you're thinking. This all sounds terribly strenuous. Can't a seasoned queen get a break? And to that, I say, of course. Ski Arlberg caters to every level of skier. If you're new to the slopes, don't worry. There are plenty of gentle runs to ease you in and get you accustomed to the feel of the snow beneath your skis. And for those who prefer a more leisurely pace, there are miles of scenic trails perfect for cross-country skiing. But for the thrill seekers, the powder hounds, those who like to live life on the edge, or at least the edge of the Black Diamond Run, Ski Arlberg offers something truly special, new descents. That's right, every year they open up new runs, each one more challenging and exhilarating than the last. So, whether you're a seasoned pro or a nervous newbie, Ski Arlberg has something for everyone. And with its charming villages, stunning views, and legendary après-ski scene, it's no wonder this Austrian gem is considered one of the most beautiful ski areas in Europe. Next, we're hopping over to France, a country known for its romance, its cuisine, and of course, its skiing. And when it comes to skiing in France, there's one name that stands above the rest: Les Trois Vallées. Now, my friends, prepare to be impressed. Les Trois Vallées is not just a ski area, it is an empire of snow. We're talking about the largest connected ski area in the world, with over 600 kilometers of slopes just begging to be explored. That's enough to make even the most energetic skier need a little rest. But it's not just the sheer size of Les Trois Vallées that makes it so special. Oh no, this place has got it all. We're talking high altitude, which means guaranteed snow cover throughout the season. We're talking a variety of slopes that would make your head spin, from gentle beginner runs to heart-stopping Black Diamond descents. And if that wasn't enough, Les Trois Vallées is also home to some of the most legendary après-ski in the world. When the sun sets on the slopes, the party is just getting started. So pack your most fabulous ski suit and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in the French Alps. Within this vast snowy paradise, there's one resort that stands out as the jewel in Les Trois Vallées' crown, Val Thorens. Perched high in the mountains, Val Thorens is not for the faint of heart. This is where the serious skiers come to play. We're talking challenging runs, off-piste adventures, and enough adrenaline to fuel a rocket launch. But don't worry, you don't have to be an Olympic athlete to enjoy Val Thorens. The resort also boasts a vibrant après ski scene that's legendary throughout the Alps. Imagine this. You've just spent the day carving up the slopes. Your legs are aching, but you're riding high on endorphins and a healthy dose of alpine air. You stumble into a bar and the place is buzzing. Music is pumping. People are dancing on tables, and the champagne is flowing like water. Everyone's laughing, swapping stories about their near-death experiences on the black runs, and generally having a fabulous time. That, my friends, is Val Thorens in a nutshell. It's the perfect blend of high-octane skiing and unadulterated après-ski fun. We're off to Austria, land of Mozart, Schnitzel, and fabulous skiing. Kitzbühel and Kirchberg, nestled together, are as different as a snowball and a snowball fight. Kitzbühel is our glamorous celebrity, dripping in history and charm. Kirchberg is our laid-back friend. Perfect if you've blown all your euros in Kitzbühel. Don't worry, we've all been there. Kirchberg has 185 kilometers of pistes waiting to be carved up. And let's not forget the après-ski. Because what's a day on the slopes without a little glue line, eh? Now, for those who like their skiing with a side of adrenaline, Kitzbühel is home to the legendary Hahnenkamm race. This race is not for the faint of heart. We're talking breakneck speeds down a near vertical ice sheet. It's basically Formula One on skis. But don't worry, if hurtling yourself down a mountain isn't your cup of tea, you can always watch the pros from a cozy mountain hut. And these resorts have state-of-the-art lifts with heated seats and panoramic views. For night owls, there's even night skiing under a starlit sky. Just try not to get lost out there. Ciao Bella! We're off to Italy for a taste of La Dolce Vita on skis. Val Gardena, nestled in the heart of the breathtaking Dolomites, is basically a postcard come to life. We're talking towering limestone peaks, forests dusted with snow, and villages so charming you'll want to pack your bags and move in immediately. And the best part? You can ski it all. Well, maybe not all at once, unless you've got legs of steel and a serious aversion to sleep. But with 175 kilometers of perfectly groomed pistes, there's something for everyone, from gentle slopes for the beginners to black runs that will have even the most seasoned skier reaching for their smelling salts. Now, listen closely, because this is important. No trip to Val Gardena would be complete without experiencing the legendary Selleronda ski tour. It's a full-day adventure that takes you on a loop around the majestic Selle Massif, with breathtaking views that will have you reaching for your camera or your smelling salts depending on your head for heights. And let's not forget the food, because this is Italy after all, and they don't mess about when it comes to culinary delights. So, after a hard day on the slopes, treat yourself to a steaming bowl of pasta, a glass of local wine, and maybe even a cheeky bombardino if you're feeling adventurous. Just loosen your belt a notch first, we're not judging. Now, I know what you're thinking. I love a good plate of pasta, but I'm not sure I want to give up my schnitzel and strudel just yet. Fear not, my friends, because Val Gardena has a little surprise up its sleeve. This region of Italy was part of Austria until the end of the First World War. So, you can enjoy the best of both worlds, Italian flair and Austrian Gemütlichkeit. Right, tuck in your cashmere sweaters and grab your platinum credit cards, because we're off to Switzerland, Les Quatre Vallées, where the jet set come to ski. Pristine slopes, breathtaking views, and more cowbell than a Swiss chocolatier's fever dream, not for the faint of wallet. Known for its exclusivity and luxury. If you can swing it, you absolutely should. Imagine gliding down the slopes, crisp mountain air whipping through your hair, while down in the valley, mere mortals struggle with their fondue forks. Les Quatre Vallées have some of the highest peaks in the Alps, which means one very important thing: snow and lots of it. Snow so perfect, it makes a freshly baked croissant look like a stale baguette. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a terrified beginner, you're guaranteed good conditions. But don't think for a minute that this place is all about luxury and lounging. Les Quatre Vallées has over 400 kilometers of pistes, ranging from gentle blue runs to black runs so steep they make Everest look like a gentle incline. It's basically a skiing choose-your-own adventure. But instead of being chased by pirates, you're being chased by probably just more skiers with very expensive sunglasses. Now, let's talk about the skiing, shall we? Les Quatre Vallées is not for the faint of heart. This is serious skiing territory, the kind of place where you can really test your limits. But if you're up for a challenge, you're in for a treat. The off-piste skiing here is legendary, with endless powder fields and challenging couloirs. Just make sure you pack a good guide. For those who prefer their adventures a little more organized, Les Quatre Vallées has fantastic guided tours. You can explore the vast network of cross-country trails, go snowshoeing, or even try ice climbing. It's enough to make you want to dig out your thermal underwear and book a one-way ticket, isn't it? And in Les Quatre Vallées, they take their après-ski as seriously as they take their skiing. We're talking chic mountain bars, Michelin-starred restaurants, and nightclubs that wouldn't look out of place in Saint-Tropez. Just be prepared to remortgage your chalet because it's not cheap. Now, let's hop over to Norway, a country that practically invented winter. Nestled amongst the fjords, you'll find Myrkdalen, a resort that's still a bit of a secret, even to seasoned skiers. Imagine, if you will, pristine slopes practically untouched, just waiting for you to carve your mark. It's enough to make you want to grab your salopettes and shout from the mountaintops. And speaking of untouched, Myrkdalen is an off-piste paradise. We're talking about those glorious ungroomed trails where you can truly feel at one with nature. But don't worry, it's not all about extreme skiing. They've got slopes for every level, from bunny hills for the newbies to black diamond runs that'll leave you feeling like you've done 10 rounds with a polar bear. But the real magic of Myrkdalen, it's the tranquility. Even in the thick of ski season, you won't be dodging crowds or queuing for hours on end. It's just you, the mountain, and perhaps a passing reindeer or two. But hold your horses, because Myrkdalen isn't just about the skiing. Oh no. Once you've had your fill of adrenaline, there's a whole world of winter wonderlands waiting to be explored. Fancy yourself a bit of a musher? Then hop on a dog sled and let a team of huskies whisk you through the snow-dusted forests. It's an experience so exhilarating, it'll leave you feeling like you could conquer the Arctic. Or perhaps you prefer something a little more grounded? Well, strap on some snowshoes and embark on a peaceful trek through the silent, snow-laden woods. It's the perfect way to reconnect with nature and perhaps even spot some local wildlife. Just try not to startle the trolls. So there you have it, Myrkdalen, a hidden gem in the heart of Norway, offering the ultimate escape for skiers and nature lovers alike. It's enough to make you want to pack your bags, learn a bit of Norwegian, and book a one-way ticket. Now let's whisk ourselves away to the glamorous Silvretta Arena, straddling the border between Austria and Switzerland. Picture this. You're gliding down the slopes, the wind in your hair, and suddenly you realize you've crossed international borders without even realizing it. It's the closest you'll get to being a skiing secret agent. But hold on to your ski poles, because Iskol Samnon isn't for the faint of heart. With its high altitude and guaranteed snow, it's a haven for thrill seekers and powder hounds. We're talking about those hardcore skiers who can tell you the difference between corduroy and crud snow. And when you're not busy conquering those black diamond runs, well, my friend, that's when the real fun begins. Because on one side of this magnificent mountain, you have Ischgl, the Austrian party capital of the Alps. Think après-ski like you've never seen it before, with live music, flowing drinks, and enough dancing to make your ski boots beg for mercy. But wait, there's more. Because just a hop, skip, and a ski jump away lies Samnaun, the Swiss side of the arena and a duty-free shopper's paradise. Yes, you heard me right, duty-free. It's the perfect excuse to treat yourself to a little something special, like a new watch, a designer outfit, or perhaps just a giant Toblerone. And speaking of treats, the Silvretta Arena is home to some of the most charming mountain huts you'll ever come across. We're talking hearty Austrian grub, steaming mugs of Glühwein, and enough cozy charm to melt even the iciest of hearts. But the best part about Ischgl Samnaun? It's the long ski season. Thanks to its high altitude, you can carve up the slopes from late November all the way to May. That's practically 2 ski seasons rolled into one. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your passport, pack your most fabulous ski gear, and get ready for an adventure that's truly the best of both worlds. Well, there you have it, my snow bunnies. 7 of the most stunning ski areas Europe has to offer. From the challenging slopes of the Alps to the off-piste paradise of Norway, there's a winter wonderland out there for everyone. So, which of these stunning ski areas will you choose for your next winter adventure? Will it be the legendary après-ski of Val Thorens, the breathtaking views of the Dolomites, or perhaps the tax-free shopping in Samnaun? Whether you're looking for challenging slopes, breathtaking views, or legendary après-ski, Europe has it all. So what are you waiting for? Dust off your salopettes and dig out your goggles and start planning your next ski trip. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, happy skiing.